If you clicked on this video, then I'm sure that at many times in your life you have felt the most profound feelings of loneliness when you're in the company of others. That this paradox of being surrounded by other people makes you feel more isolated and alienated and alone. And it's not because you're a introvert, but because you are on the seemingly never-ending journey of awakening, self-discovery, of self-actualization, the spiritual path, spiritual journey. And waking up it's very lonely, and it's very painful. You often long for those days of blissful ignorance. But at some point along your journey, you'll realize you can't go back. That the only way is through. The only way is further and further down the rabbit hole. Despite your best efforts. You've probably tried to call it quits. I know I have a few times. Go back. I've gone far enough. I'll live normally. And yet, something keeps calling you. Like I said, you take that red pill, you cannot go back. Can't take the blue pill again. Why do we wake up? Someone in my online community asked this question: why do some people wake up, whereas most people don't? It's a good question. Maybe that's more of a video for another time. It does feel like there is some type of pre-programmed calling to it. I don't know. Like when you do it, it's like you always knew you were meant to. Anyway, regardless of why we do, it's very difficult. It's very, very lonely. It's lonely for many reasons. Firstly, there's just hardly anyone doing it. There's hardly anyone else doing it. You look around you, I mean, the world is full of blue-pilled NPCs. I don't mean that in a disparaging way, a disrespectful way. It just is. It's just the reality of it. So there's not many of us, let alone other people that you know, that are close to you. So when you're surrounded by others, you're engaging with those NPCs, those people very much plugged into a system that you are waking up from, or have woken up and can see right through it. And the conversations you have are most of the time very shallow, and to you meaningless. You can sit there at a table of 20 people, conversations flowing, and none of it resonates with you. It's a lower vibration, lower frequency. And again, it doesn't mean you think you are better than others. This is just something that you're going through, and they are not. So what do people like us often do? We actually search. We try to search for others like ourselves. But this actually can make you feel even more alone. Because even if you find like-minded people, the mistake that a lot of people on this journey make is that at the end of the day, your spiritual journey is your journey. No one can take that journey with you or for you. And I think even these birds were annoyed by that guy on the phone. They talk loud here in Cyprus. But often you meet someone who you know is awake. You often test in conversations when you meet people. You test, you probe, you ask deeper questions. And sometimes you get a bite. And you're like, oh, you're excited. This person's like me, you know, he understands it, he gets it. You might talk about a topic and you're just, boom, you're in line and you're flowing. But like a problem like many people like us make is that other people's spiritual journeys can actually sometimes get in the way. It can be very different from ours. Even though you know, maybe you agree with things, maybe you're aligned with things, but they're also going a different way and different things, or in a different stage of their awakening. And maybe they recommend something that actually isn't going to work for you. Because like I said, your path is your path. And you can get distracted and go down the wrong direction, something you didn't need to do, that isn't actually authentically yours. And again, the feeling of loneliness arises. And often we actually feel most at peace when we're alone, because the only ones who really know what we're going through and truly understand is ourselves, right? So at the end of the day, I guess we can only just embrace it, embrace that solitude, because that's what you are. You are on this journey with just you, yourself, only you, you know. I'm on it with me, myself and I, right? That's it. You got to embrace that. And once you're over that part of wanting, desiring to go back, it can actually be pretty exciting, but that can only truly happen when you really let go, truly let go. And I'm not going to explain the process of letting go here. That's, for, again, a video for another time. When you let go, now you're on a real journey, a really exciting one actually, that you will fully embrace. But in the meantime, embrace being it by yourself. And understand that you don't need someone else to be on your vibration, your level, to make a connection. It would be great if there were like-minded people in your life, but you can make friends, you can make connections, you can have people you enjoy spending company with. You don't have to sit around and talk about the meaning of life, the inner workings of the psyche to have a good conversation. You can have a good time with people talking about the football, you know, on the weekend or whatever it is. There's still levels to you that you can still enjoy. Maybe they don't serve your bigger purpose and your journey right now, but you can still have a good time at those lower levels, let's say. And like I said, just embrace your journey. Whether you chose it or whether you've been chosen to take this journey, you're taking it now. There's nothing you can do about it. Just, you're along for the ride, man. And the only way you're going to figure it all out is doing it your way anyway. So let me know what you think. Are you on that path yourself? If so, what are some of the realizations that you made? I'd like to hear them. Get in the comments. I'll reply back to you. Join me for the next one.